All right, so today is the day. We are live right now. We are going to be having some fun. We're going to be checking out something very, very cool. We are checking out the one, the only ASUKA. Officially confirmed, she is now out in game. Go jump in, go and have some fun. Go and enjoy with yourself right now with the newest banner. Best luck to everybody pulling. Hope you guys all pop off. But we are going to be testing it. I made a big claim in my last video. I told you for a fact that that ASUKA is a really good character, and I will say these are the greatest collaboration characters since launch. So, do I agree with that claim? Do I agree with that point? We will find out right now. So, we're happy. I'm live right now, so chat's saying the most moronic things, and I bothered to look over there when I was tabbing in. But yeah, they're saying wild stuff over there. Officially, we now have a new content. We might test that this video. We'll see. Right now, though, we're going to be checking her in the Union raid and seeing how she pops off there. And what she's capable of. We tested it with Stream. Stream gave me an idea of how good she ended up becoming, or being. Again, I think the devs definitely looked at this collaboration. They said, you know what? We gotta make some money. Let's make a great kit here and make an outstanding character. And I think they did. This character has a lot of potential for a lot of fire-based teams. For the most part, I will definitely say that if you're a solo raid player, you don't summon for this collaboration, you're going to be definitely missing out on a very, very good character for the future. I think that this character is stuck in this aspect of, you see a fire weak boss, they're coming for them toes. So keep that in mind. What happens here, this character, you'll see. It's going to be insanity. Definitely one of the better skill kits released to date. We'll see how she ends up here, and we'll see what you can do. All right, new to the channel as always, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Again, we're currently live, so that's why I've been giggling sort of, as my chat's been saying. Thanks, chat. So hopping into it real quick, I'm gonna redo part of this video here just to do it a little bit better, because on stream we're just having fun. It was a really good time, honestly speaking. I also asked my chat how they kind of thought about this collaboration here and what their thoughts on ASUKA was, and they kind of came up with this. I'll throw some screenshots up on the right there that you can see them and just get an idea or a glimpse of what chat thought. We had a great time, so again, thank you for anybody who tuned into the stream. But I will change parts of the video here just to make it much more easier to the video audience, right? Because again, the stream was much more energetic. We were losing the topic half the time, and we were just having fun. So I'm redoing the gameplay also because it's just better this way. So to at least understand, and I can go more in depth with what I learned as I've been testing this, right? What I will tell you is this: this character and this entire collaboration just shows us that, you know, Shift Up has the capabilities of implementing busted characters. It's just sometimes they choose not to. And with collaborations before this, I do think, and I still stand by this, and I think that it could be a hot topic by this character, and this collaboration will most likely go down as the greatest kits on a collaboration in history. People still don't like, again, Evangelion as much. They're gonna now pull because of the kit, right? So again, you had in my original poll, right? My original polls that I asked my players, what do you think about this collaboration? It was like 60-40. Players were like, I'm not a fan of it, but you know, I still think that this is potential. So you know, 60-40 was the pull rate, right? 60% said I'm pulling, 40% said not really, and I asked again during the stream. It changed. 90% are pulling, 10% aren't. Why is that? Simply because the characters are busted. They're insanity, and that's what she did perfectly here. Where an IP you don't care about will make the characters busted. I'm hoping that moving forward, all collaboration characters are busted because they deserve to be busted. They're like, probably these events are the best performing events alongside limiteds, which are always busted, and alongside Pilgrim, so it deserves, right? And look at this, ready for this? This is what ASUKA was able to do during this. Again, this is a story stage. She's more of a bossing character per se because of core and such, but look at this, 72 and 87, and she's further pushing modernity to do better. Remember, put Alice in perspective here. She is going to literally hold Alice's hand and say, hey, Alice, here's all this damage. Have fun. These characters, and again, Asuka's not here with Ray. She's without Ray right now. Yes, this is a fire weak boss. Make this clear. Before someone comments like, you're running on a fire weak boss as a bias showcase, it's not. Because remember, in most things here, we're going to show on Iron 2, you'll still will see her perform to a standard that is just insanity. Her damage, her buffs, her support, everything she provides is just, it's almost peak perfection. It, genuinely speaking, is almost peak perfection. I think that they definitely did this collaboration justice on the aspect of kits and everything. And I think that if you skip this collaboration, definitely speaking, moving forward with our current new content, you're missing out on a core character for a core content. So it's up to you on what you want to do here. I'm not saying that, again, this game only needs best coded skill kits. I, again, still pull for bad characters if they look good, but it depends on what you want to do here. It's, again, fully up to you. But I will tell you, simply put, is this. Is this character worth it on the kit aspect? Yes. If you still think the character is mid because of the IP, the waifu status, or whatever status that you think it's mid for, you don't have to pull. It's perfectly fine. It is fully, again, up to you. That is your take. That is how it operates. So, let me know what you think on that front, but if you're asking me how is the character worth pulling, they're going to be nuts. Fireteam is making a massive comeback, and further that, Fire Weak bosses are just destroyed. They're dead completely, right? And I want to test this further with the built-out ASUKA on what's his face? Invalidia, which is a brand new stage we have here for, again, a content that's very hard. We're going to see what we can keep up here, how we can do, and how that operates, and again, how it goes with this newest team being busted insane. So that is a big test there too, but it's a lot to see. So what I will say is this, simply put, right now, without even Ray on the team, she's nuts. Now, put Ray on the team, she's even further nuts. Ray, again, you have to realize what Ray provides as a character, too. Affects all fire code allies, creates a shield equal to 13.44% of the caster's final max HP for 10 seconds. That is her burst skill. Alongside that, she had attack damage up for all fire code allies, 48% for 10 seconds. What the fudge? That's really good. Beyond that, affects all enemies. Deals 990% of final attack as damage. She's also a clearing unit, so for story content, she's your clearer, similar to Modernia. She's going to be able to annihilate everything over there. It's basically a nuke on the field and goes boom, everyone's dead. So it's pretty nasty. Take a look at the gameplay here. 100 versus 107. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? It's insanity. Now both bursts are completed. We're equal on the bursts, 100 and 107. She is buffing Modernia, but still keeping up with Modernia. That is nuts to think about. And again, back to Ray. Further this, she also, for all fire code allies, when entering stage 3, she gives 25% of caster's attack as, again, an increase. So 25% attack up of the caster's attack, even further. Damage dealt to shields, they rip shields, obviously speaking. Further that, affects self, damages strong element, goes up further. Everything these characters do, and everything these characters do for each other, and everything these characters do for themselves is just nuts. The numbers and everything is just, they're just stupid. They're so stupid on how high they are that it's just like, in my opinion, it's kind of a must pull. So you will see the gameplay round up here, 136 versus 144, where we're still keeping a very good range, and it's good. We're testing out these characters very well, and I think that we further push these characters. Potential is there to be really good, and take it a step further. They're just, even if you're not looking at the DPS, and maybe their DPS isn't performing for you, their support is undeniably the best thing for them, right? Core attack, giving Modernia 60% up core attack. When we test this in further stages, so much more is there. And then you test this on fire weak stages, so much more is there. But this is what we got, again, on a fire weak stage. You see the analysis here. It's 172 versus 174. She kept up very good. But now you'll be like, oh, but go, it's a fire weak stage. You're doing a bias test here. Let's do it on iron real quick. We'll do it on this. Again, we don't need we'll burn the 3 minutes. Who cares? We'll burn the 3 minutes. Let me show it to you on what it looks like on, again, an iron thing here. So remember, we're not, no one really has the advantage here between, again, Modernia and that. We're on, again, a boss here that doesn't really care if you're a fire team or not. They don't give a damn. They don't care. So let me show it to you. This is what they are capable of on that. Because again, it's just, I don't know. I truly think they are well-made characters. I truly think they are well-made characters. And again, if you further this, we put OL gear on her, we build her up. She needs OL lines. The one thing that she dies from, in my fullest opinion, is simply put, her ammo. Her ammo is so freaking low, it's not even funny. So if you give her some ammo here, you're definitely pushing the character even further. Her ammo count is 20 bullets per mag, which is just vomit-inducing. It's very low, but still, it is it's fine when OL and everything gets attached to it. We can further push that. Again, cubes and everything, further push that even further. It's just, I truly think they cooked on this collaboration too hard. 27 versus 33. And again, I know I'm going to get that comment saying, oh, but you were saying you didn't like the IP earlier. I still don't like the IP as much. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not going to, like, write home about Evangelion. I like it. I'm definitely not hating on it, right? Again, ReZero was the only one that I was, like, iffy about just because I summoned on so many ReZero collabs. Evangelion still, it fits the theme. Everything about it seems fine, and people are hyped for it, so I'm happy for them. Again, it doesn't change my stance on that. I still, again, summon on the collab because I like the collab. I told you I'm summoning for everything, and I told you, regardless of anything, regardless of seeing Ray's kit, that MLB wallpaper is beautiful to me. Beautiful. So I'll pull for that, but I still stand by, again, IP, not the greatest for me. All right? We all have our opinion. We all have our favorite IP. We all have our go-to IP, but I still stand by that. But I know I've seen those comments here and there, like, oh, you're switching up on them. I'm not switching up. I just personally think that the collaboration IP, not the greatest to me. It's still great. It's like, it's not 10 out of 10. It's like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. You know, it's good. I'm really happy, but definitely speaking, the kits, just, they're wonderful. I'm already pulling for collabs. I'm never skipping a collab. The day I skip a collaboration is the day I quit this game. because I'm not. You know, the whole point of me, first off, being a creator, and second off, being able to play this game is so I can summon on the characters that I want, and the collaboration aspect of collection, I like it. So I'm pulling regardless. And again, I think that those that were skipping, like me, that were like indifferent, it changes it. When you see the kits and everything, you're like, well, I gotta pull. I like this game. I like the content. I like everything. You see the damage here. This is again a non-fire week boss, so you're losing a lot of the damage buffs that ASUKA can give herself because again not being a fire week, but she's still performing 74 to 101. And then again, we OL this character, push this character into content, which we can now test in, and we're going to see some really big changes. So I think that, again, what they did here for an IP maybe most people weren't, like, in love with, which I saw that originally, they changed it, which now you have to pull if you like content that is good. And again, this update has so much good content, where it's like, we need to pull for this character. we finally have a new content we need to deep dive into. Everyone's like first thing was to pull and then do the new content because it was so cool. And this is why I keep reiterating and rehashing the same point. Please give us content because it gives whales a purpose to whale. It gives players a purpose to summon and push these new team comps. So overall, I'm rambling. But besides that, great character, great collaboration on the aspect of pushing these kits further. And if you need a strong character, look at this. It's nuts. The only problemo is no CDR equals dead kit. Got that? There's no. If you have no CDR, the character fumbles really hard because you need a full uptime here. So just keep this in mind. If you don't have any CDR characters, pull them ASAP. Okay, like D Killer Wife, like Litter, any CDR, just make sure you have them because she is in dire need of CDR. But that's obvious. That's not an issue. It's just make sure you're aware about that. 126 to 159. They still performed. And this is not Fire Week. So don't make the excuse this is, oh, only Fire Week bosses are dead. No, everyone is dead. Get in ASUKA's path. She'll rip you apart. And this is without Ray. This is without so much. So that's my initial testing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, to all the people on stream, I'm sorry. The stream recording was beautiful. It was funny as hell. But, you know, it wasn't serious on the aspect of talking to chat or like actually showcasing. We were just having such a fun time. And thank you for anybody that tuned into the stream, whether it was on Twitch or whether it was on over here on YT. It was just so much fun. And I could say this was one of the more fun streams. I can't do that to the one Annie stream we had, but this was just a blast. So I truly appreciate you guys for tuning in. And yeah, let me stop rambling here. Take care, have fun. That's been it for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow or later today. Who freaking knows? Later today could be fun. So peace out. See you then.